Okay, so today we'll start new tool. It is that's XML Publisher reporting tool. Okay, class number 11. It's important in every interview they will focus, and your work also will be majorly on this only. Okay, that's on XML Publisher. So class number 11. So have you practiced P2P? Purchase order, you are aware, right? Okay. So first, how you get a requirement to design a report? Let's say you will get in the form of there is a document here that is MD50. MD50 means here module design 50. Okay, I'll just show you MD50 format everything. As you are aware of P2P cycle, I'm just taking any one of the document. Let's say open PO. Okay, so open PO is a report here. Report name also they are only giving here. Then what are the fields we need to display? You just open this document. Usually functional consultant will give you the document here. That's a module design. MD means module design. 50 is a number. It's fixed. 50 number is a fixed here. MD50. Usually functional people will prepare this. They will interact with the customers. They will gather all the information and they will put into this particular document here. So I'll show you this document here. It's a functional document. And this is for this particular client here. GE Commercial Materials. This is a client name. You are working for this particular project here. This is a project name in the company. Okay. Project manager has to approve this. Functional owner, whoever preparing this document, that is this person here. Okay. Now go here. First step. What is the business purpose of this MD50? Okay. So what you are going to achieve? Create a report with all open PO lines with quantity due greater than 0. So clearly saying by saying here, we need to create a new report with all open PO lines. What is meant by open PO? First of all is receipt is pending, invoice is pending, and your quantity due is greater than 0. Where can you see this quantity due? Is clearly they are saying here, it is at PO line level here. So that's the business purpose. The next is business owner, supply chain manager, commercial quality manager, end user, and buyers. There may be thousands of buyers in purchase order, right? All the buyers has to see this. So who will use this report after developing is business owner will use, I mean to say supply chain manager, commercial quality manager, all buyers. They are going to use your report. You are a developer right now. So creating PO is not your responsibility. Extracting and preparing report is your duty here. Now, existing process. There is no existing report as of now. Oracle has not given. So we have to prepare a new one. Okay. Name of existing Oracle standard functionality that partially satisfies. So are there any Oracle report already provided? Where can you see already Oracle provided reports is? You can go to application. You can go to profile or any other, you just open it. We are talking about open PO. So all the reports will be available into purchasing responsibility, view requests, Then here is a place, percentile open PO. So are there any open purchase order report? Yes. If you look at here, see, Oracle has already given open purchase orders report by buyer. If it is satisfies this requirement, then no worries, we can work. But in this case, at that time, there was no report and there may be other additional fields also. So at that time, we can go with a new report development here. Okay. Proposed solution. We required a report with all open PO lines with quantity due greater than 0. Okay, this condition, it may not be there yet in this particular report. It is simply open purchase orders, not quantity due is greater than 0 or not at line level. If any report does not satisfy this requirement, then we have to go with a new one only, using PO type and need by date as a parameter. So what are the parameters right now? See, there is no need by date parameter, correct? PO type, there is no PO type here. This report is not satisfying the requirement. Oracle has already given, of course, open PO. Only for reference, we can use this. But actually, this is not meeting their criteria. Definitely, you need to prepare a new report. PO screen, see, they only will give you a screenshot here from which place we need to take a fields. Click on this. So here is a place. This should be used as a one parameter. This type. Okay. Type is a goods at line level. Now next, come down. Here is the screen where appears all the information required in the report. Okay. The report should include only the open PO with quantity due greater than 0. Where is the quantity due greater than 0? This is the need by date they are taking. So this column, have you ever seen here quantity due? No, we have not seen as of now, correct? In purchase order, we have seen here only item, description, price, need by date, these are all. But as of now, quantity due, we have not seen. Now, this date is the second parameter to create the report. Which date it is? Need by date. Do you see here? Need by date. And this column we need to, it must be greater than 0. See here clearly, the report should include only the open PO with quantity due greater than 0. But right now, see this one. This is not eligible here. Correct? 0 it is having. How many parameters it has? 2. One is this goods type. This should be used as a one parameter used to create the report. These are all not your responsibility. Functional consultant will give you clear cut all this document. That is over. So how to insert this is that there will be some option here. Insert. Somewhere here you can see a document object, this object. So by using this option, we can insert a document inside of a document. Okay. Now, estimated frequency of run. Usually, if any period closures or month-end reports, quarter-end reports, they will not use daily. But in this case, it is estimated frequency of run is daily it is. Under which responsibilities we need to add this? So GEPO super user and GEPO purchasing inquiry, GEPO buyer. So how many responsibilities we have here? We have only one responsibility, that is vision operations. But in the company, what you need to do in this project, you must have these 3 responsibilities. Okay. How to create a responsibility, you know, right? Already. You can go to system administrator. Then after that, security responsibility define. This is where actually what we can do. You can use GEPO buyer. This is the way you can create it. Okay. As it is GE commercial project. Project to project, this name will vary. Now, expected output. This is the required format of the report and Oracle screen. So just open this. Okay. So by seeing this, you need to say the table names. Will you be able to tell me table names? Because you already worked on this, right? So number, what is this number? We are talking about PO, right? So PO number, where exactly you can see? Which column, which table? Right now, I'll ask only column table joins. PO header solve. What is the column name? That is a primary key. Where exactly you can find out a PO number? Correct, segment one it is. You go to, that means you have not practiced purchase order, correct? Go to purchasing, purchase orders. So here is the PO number. Just press F11, control F11. This column name is stored into which column? Column is, always it is fixed. PO number is stored into segment one column, and the table is what it is. You can go to record history. That's the table name is PO header solve. Clear? Okay, what I'll do, I have somewhere here that particular reports. I moved here, okay? So if you want to download these reports, all reports, somewhere I kept here in the application. Connect to WinSCP. It is taking approximately 15 seconds to connect it. If it is not there, then again we may need to connect it. Okay. 2-3 times you try to connect it, it will connect. There is some issue with this. Otherwise, directly it will connect. Anyway, meantime, what we can do? We are talking about a report that is open PO. The same report I open in local machine, right? But I am opening in the server right now. It is easy for me to check. We are talking in the last section. This one, correct? Okay. So it's connected now. 2-3 times you try it. Okay. Here is the place. All the reports I kept for you. Otherwise, communicating between local machine server, these are all big headache. It will kill your time. All the reports, whatever I'm going to explain or whatever is there, I kept into this particular path for application server reports and final. Okay, you can download. Just simply what you can do, you can drag and drop into your local machine like this. It will be copied every report. Okay, so you can easily practice it. Anyway, you are talking about this output. So first column is number. Okay, second is supplier. Supplier in which table you can see? Supplier. This particular supplier. In account payable module also you already worked, right? If you wanted to see supplier where it is stored, you take this table name, go to tool. So I'm telling the report life cycle, guys. I kept XML publisher, but I'm telling something else. Don't feel like that. This is the life cycle. First step is what it is. MD50 you will get. Second step is query you will have to prepare. And third is XML publisher report development. Okay. We are still at first step only. MD50 who will give you is functional consultant. If you are a good experienced guy, If you're having more than 5 years, you also can act as a functional consultant. So it's based on the knowledge it is. Okay. But in the company, there are dedicated functional consultants will be there. Their duty is simply they will speak with the end users. Whatever the requirement they're expecting, they will put into document. The document is called as a MD. MD stands for here is, I told you already, module design. And this is for as for AIM methodology. AIM stands for application implementation methodology. It's a process actually. This process name is called as a AIM methodology. Clear? Now go to this particular sheet. Supplier name, yeah, I already copied the view name. View name from where I copied here is from here. Help and record history. Take this view as it is. Same procedure for every module. If you wanted to know the tables, go to script here. Then after that, you can go to supplier here or vendor. F3. Vendor name is there. This is one you wanted. Vendor name is what is? Supplier name. F3. Check vendor name where it is. Yeah, here. This is the vendor name. Vendor name is stored into a table that is V. V stands for, you check V where it is. You have to tell me. Yeah, right? This is one, right? PO vendors. You press F4, script here. It's a view, it's not a table. Check the table behind this. This is the table. AP suppliers. Supplier name is always stored into AP suppliers only. Okay. And the join condition, what they have given here is the join between V and purchase order headers. Just check. Join condition. V and POH, that is vendor. Okay. We'll prepare a query this. Okay, as per this document. 2 columns completed. So this is stored into which table? PO headers. And this is?
PO headers.
No, AP suppliers.
Okay.
That's what I showed you, right? Just before.
Yes.
And line number it is. Okay, next is type. Item is stored into MTL system items B. And item description, UAM, quantity due, price, currency, need by date. These are all stored into a table at line level. This one I'm talking about. Description, UAM, quantity, price, all stored into a table that is PO line sol. Clear? Now the join between header sol and line sol is PO header ID. And join between item table and PO lines table is inventory item ID, organization ID. Okay. And what else they wanted? Buyer. Buyer, where can you see? Where is the buyer here? Here, right? Buyer, who is the actual, is an employee, right? Employee table.
For all people.
For all people F.
Mm.
For all people F and PO headers all we have to make a join. What next? Next, ship to organization. Ship to here only. Here, ship to. Okay, ship to organization is it is. Next. Account number. So how to get account number? I told you in the requisition, if you remember.
Code combinations.
GL code combinations, correct?
Yes.
If there is no GL code combinations, I told you another table. What is that? Concatenated segments V2, correct?
KFC.
GL code combinations KFV. If not, there is one more view also I told. Do you remember view name? some POR view,
POR view.
that view name. What else? PO approval date. So how to identify whether it is approved or not PO? Which table? So there is there is option here, that is action history, correct? Table name, yes, PO action history. Now tell me how many tables we require to prepare a query. I think you got an idea.
PO headers.
Shall I, yeah, correct. No, not PO headers. PO action
The
history.
PO lines.
No, madam, you are getting confused. So this action information is stored into, I told you, right, already, you can go to
Actions.
system last query. So here is the place, you can check a table, that is, this is the table. Okay, action information, whether is approved, submitted. So shall we write down here so that column name and table name, you can, preparation of query is easy. Okay, these are all just for your awareness only, otherwise I can directly type it all this. So tell me the first table name,
PO headers all.
column name. Perfect.
Segment name.
And here
AP suppliers.
AP suppliers. Vendor name is the
Vendor
column
name.
you have not seen, I know that. And line number, that's PO line solve. Type is always there, same. And goods, okay. So this goods, is it available in goods PO line solve? Check, I'm not sure. Maybe it's a lookup.
Type lookup, I think.
Yes, type lookup.
Hmm.
Line type ID is there, correct? Okay. Is there any PO line types? Okay. Join condition. Line type ID. Do you see here? We wanted goods only. Okay. Now tell me the column name. Line type.
Line type.
Table name. PO line
PO
type.
line solve.
Item
Okay.
table.
MTL item. MTL system items.
System. Item.
Items.
B.
B.
Column name.
Segment 1.
Okay. Description. Item description is stored into PO line solve. You can see here. Do you see it?
Hmm.
It's available into this. So wherever this is highlighted here. Okay. Tell me the table name. PO.
Line solve.
Now next is item.
Item description.
Okay. So UAM quantity, all straightforward columns. So I'm just not explaining. Okay, why to waste time?
Hmm.
You can see here. Quantity, straightforward column, unit price, all are available. Okay. If something new, I'll see. Need by date, buyer. Buyer, I told you already. For all
People if
people are. Full name. Is the
full name.
column.
Hmm.
Ship to organization.
PO
All
headers.
is stored in HR locations actually. Okay.
Mhm.
If you just go with the code. Okay. We are talking about location, right? Ship to location ID. This we are talking about, right? Ship to and bill to. Okay. F3. I'm just pressing F3 to search the next available value. Okay. This is stored into HRL1. Okay. Yeah. The table is what it is. This one. HR locations all. Column name. Column name we have seen, right? Column name is what it is? Perfect. Okay. Account number, GL,
Code combinations.
okay. Account number, concatenated,
Concatenated.
no, it is a KFP,
Mm.
segments. PO approval date, where can you see? As I told you, yes.
Action.
Table name,
Vivo action history.
okay. And column name, this one. Action date or something. Your query is completed. Okay. So this is the way we can prepare a query. Table names, column names, everything. So once we get this output, the next step is what it is. As usually, we have to go with the XML publisher development. Let's see the query. Okay. So we go one by one query, even if it takes time also, we'll proceed. Okay. You may feel bored, but it's important. The first one is PO headers all, where you take one PO. Okay. One PO is enough to verify data properly. Slowly you have to add everything. Okay. This is the starting point in developing a query. Alias name is PO number. Now next step is what is suppliers. Suppliers table, as I told you, that is AP suppliers. They have used V. If you want V for vendor, they have used whatever. Say, I am using AS also, we can use. So supplier alias name is your choice. Okay. Tell me the join condition. Vendor ID. Correct. Two fields over. Slowly you have to add everything. Okay. Now third is what it is. PO line solve, line number. Add the PO line solve table. PO line solve PLA. Now join condition. Primary key of this particular table, that is what we wanted here. However, the way they have given, the same way you need to take all the columns. Okay, later we can change it, but right now, yeah, line number is required. ELA dot line now. So let's see other columns. Item will take later. Description, UOM, quantity to, need by date. So all are from here. These many fields are from lines table only. Okay. So remember, quantity, description, UOM. Okay. PLA dot, what you wanted, quantity. Yeah, transaction quantity is another table. Here, this quantity is different. Okay, next item description, right? What else?
UOM.
UOM.
Mm.
Yeah, that is for price. Did they ask UOM? No. Oh yeah, they have asked. UOM is an other table is. I'll show you the table name. That is unit measure code from other table. Let me see. We'll see this lookup. If not, then we'll take it from other. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, correct. What else missed in this? Currency. Need by date. Currency is from other table, it seems. Need by date. No, right? Need by date, not there, correct? It is from PO line locations all done. Correct? Line solid is not there. We need to take here another table, that is PLL. Is there any currency code available here? Just press F4, short it. Currency code. Do you see any currency code here? No. Currency code is available into headers table only. Guys, please go on mute. Do you see? So these are all we worked earlier. That's why we remember in other previous reports. So like this, if you practice 2-3 times, then definitely you'll come to know where all these columns are stored. Okay. Currency code. Tell me which table? Headers
P.
table.
Mm.
Headers table. Okay. So this is the way. You know why these many records are coming is join is missed between these two. Okay. If you are seeing many records means there is a cross product. 2,70,000 records are there. There is a cross product. If there are n tables here, n minus 1 joins required. That's a formula, correct? Now and PLA dot line ID, PO line ID, PLL dot PO line ID. Now you will not see many records. Okay. So this is the way you have to add slowly one by one. After that, you have to format this. So can we see other columns also? So I want to use this GL code combinations KFV. So where exactly GL code combinations KFV we can attach? We cannot attach at header level or line level. There is option here, correct?
Distributions.
Distribution level. Okay. So now I need to add one more table. What is that? Correct. Distributions.
Distributions all.
Your work will be this only. Okay. You have to practice all this. There is no other option. Tell me the join.
PLA dot.
Over, lines over, line locations completed. Next is distribution. So between these two only we have to make a join. So what could be the join here? Join is line location.
Line location ID.
Okay. Dot is equivalent to okay. And I need to add a GL code combinations KFV GCC. I require here GCC dot
Concatenated.
United segments. Join condition code combination ID obviously. PTA dot code combination ID is equivalent to GCC dot code combination ID. Reduce here segments. Okay, that's about a account here. Which account it is? Account number. Approval date, where can you see? As I mentioned, that is PO action history. So PO action history we have to add over here. PO action history. Then join condition. Now with which table I need to make a join? Header table, line location table, distribution table. Where exactly? No, actually, if you go to action history, See, purchase order number is there here, right? So headers table only we have to make a join. No lines table, no line location, no distributions. Tell me the join. PHA dot primary key of PO header solve. That is equivalent object ID, right? Object ID. We wanted action date. Action date, not action code. You see? This is action date. So why these many records are coming is we have approval record, submitted records, closed record. What you wanted? So they wanted here approval information, right? So obviously one AND condition required. Filter condition. What is that? Right. Action code is equivalent to
Up.
approve. Yes. This is how we can derive. And one more condition they kept. What is that condition? In this document, they kept somewhere a condition that is quantity due is a column name. It's a column name actually. It's greater than 0. Okay. So greater than 0, quantity due column is obviously line level. Just check. F4. Can you check quantity due column? Not there. Let's say you are not able to identify this column. Okay. You can check in one table, that is FND columns, where column name like quantity due, correct? Okay, spelling mistake, sorry. DI. Okay. We need due. Oh my God, there are 1,000 records. Okay, table name also will check. Okay, FC FND tables. Like this, it will appear. Okay. So maybe user column name will shall we take? Column is different, user column is different, correct? Okay, quantity committed is showing, correct? Is there any due column? Not there, correct? How about distribution? I'm not sure. Mostly it will not be there in the distribution level. Just checking. This is the best way to identify any unknown table name, unknown column name. If you are not able to trace it, this is the one way. Anyway, we already prepared a query, right? Somewhere. Check the column name. Is there any quantity due column? Okay. So it's a calculation kind of thing it is. How we can find out a quantity due is your total quantity and how much quantity you received. Okay. So it is not a straightforward column. If you look at here, they have a condition saying that quantity due. Of course, they have mentioned here. Maybe that is there in a lower versions, not sure. It's showing here. As for the screen, it is showing, correct? But it's not there in a table, shipment level. Purchase order, shipment level, it is showing. Let's see. If it is not there, then we can do a calculation. So shipment level, we have to see column name. Click on shipments. This is a quantity. Go to fields. Okay. So what we can do, we'll do a calculation. So here, how much quantity is there right now? 5 quantity. And how much quantity you received? 5 minus 5. There is no quantity. There is no balance here. Maybe they did a customization here in that particular project, or it may be an older version, not sure. But right now in newer version, quantity due column is not there. Okay. That these doubts and all you can ask functional consultant always. I'm not able to find out quantity due, but you mentioned in the screenshot. Okay. Always, that's why there is a one section in this document. That section is in this document, it is not there. But usually one section we have to include. I'll just show you. This is the section. Open issues and closed issues. In the meetings, you can ask issue name is what is right now. I am not able to identify open issue, quantity due column. Okay. And responsibility. Who has to respond this? Whoever preparing this document. And target date. In how many days you are expecting this answer? An impact date. If they are not able to reply, what will be the impact? Work will stop, right? So these are all we have to mention. The section name is called as an open issues. Okay. Deliverable means this report is a deliverable. Conversion is a deliverable. Deliverable means your task, we can say. So this terminology you need to remember. Okay. Deliverable means right now whatever you're working in a report. Clear? Very confusing? No, right? No. So what should I do for this? I told you already. Quantity due, how we can identify. So purchase order quantity minus received quantity. You raised a 5 quantity, you received a 5 quantity. 5 minus 5, there is no pending. If you receive only 3, then there is a pending always, it will be 2 only it is. Okay, got it? So in the AND condition, what you have to do, like here in the statement. So this is the condition we have to add here. Quantity received column, quantity is greater than 0. Just one condition we have to add it. Okay, tell me the condition now. And quantity, which table we have taken? With level, header level, line location level, shipment level, right? So this quantity. Yeah, table name is what it is.
Line location.
Line locations. And there's another column. This is PO line locations only, but column name is different. That is quantity received. You tell me the condition now.
PLL
PL
dot
dot
quantity.
column name quantity minus
No. PLL dot
dot
quantity received.
correct quantity received is greater than 0. Yes, that is a condition. This column I need to select amount received. మనసు ఇదే కదా నీకు ఇచ్చిన రిపోర్ట్. అరే ఎక్కడ మొదలు పెట్టాలి, ఏం చేయాలి, ఏం తెలియదు కదా ఆ రోజు. ఈరోజు ఓకేనా, క్లారిటీ వచ్చిందా? Tell me the column name, guys. Quantity is greater than. Perfect. But there is no quantity restriction. Okay, sorry. This restriction we have to remove it. I tried for only one number. These are all the data. These are all called as open POs. Okay, 33,000. But open information we already have, right? There is a flag. Another condition is there here. So it is a closed code column. Okay, NVL why we used here is NVL, you know, NVL null value. Yeah, if there is a null, we have to replace with the open only. Okay, this is another condition we have to use here. But the condition they kept here is this one. Create a new report with all open PO, especially lines. In the lines table, there will be a closed code option is there. Okay, that we have to make it open here. Whatever this query is right only, but as per their requirement, it is not correct. Okay, another condition, what it is, line level PO line solve dot, there is a open code, right? What is that column name? Closed code. Closed code is the column name, that is equivalent to open. Open means pending. Remember, the title itself they have mentioned here. The title itself, it is open PO report. This is the accurate output. 25,000 records are open. Okay. So this is the way you can prepare it. So second step is also over. First step is MD50 explanation. Second is query. What is the time right now? I am stopping here. Okay. XML publisher is again different steps. You may not be able to remember all this. Almost 1 hour over, right? So I'm stopping here only. Everyone has to focus. Everyone has to know each and every column, each and every table. Okay. So do not go with a copy paste method. I can easily get a query from ChatGPT or Google, whatever it is. But in the company, sometimes Google, they will not allow. Okay. And another thing is, you should have a knowledge what you are taking, what is the filter condition. So simply you cannot copy paste also. Let's say I'm displaying here open PO query in Oracle Apps. I can give like this. It will give you, but not accurate. So query is giving clearly. If you look at here, many tables it is missed, correct? GL code combinations KP is not there. Then after that, PO line types is not there. There are many other tables and columns missed it is. So instead of searching here and there, make a habit of preparing query. Of course, you can use this as a base. Okay. Even in Google also you can get here. Open PO query. Everything will be there. Many people worked and they kept into blocks. Okay. Similar requirement will be there in every project. All we have used, right? PO distributions for all people have MTL system, PO line types for all people have. Okay. So can you focus on this query today? Today is only 2 steps. One is go through MD50, sit whole day on this. I'll tell you what are the sections of MD50. I'll ask you the questions. What are the sections of MD50? Whatever the line is there in this document, the subheading, along with the subheading also you have to learn. Okay. There are many other reports in this, your WinSCP. Don't focus on all other reports. Focus on only your report. This is open PO for today. Slowly, I'll explain you all this. So maybe in the next class, I'll tell you this. Okay. If time permits, we'll see. I may take online also. Are you okay with this too? Today?
Yes, sir.
So can you work on today query?
Sure, sir.
Okay. మనసు ఏమైనా డిఫరెన్స్ ఉందా ఆ రోజుకి ఈ రోజుకి? స్టాండర్డ్ పిఓ నాది ఇది. ఓపెన్ పిఓ ఎవరిది? నీదా? అర్థమైందా కొద్దిగా? చదవండి మళ్ళీ బాగానే. ఏం డౌట్ ఉన్నా అడిగేసేయండి. ఓకే. ఇలాగే ఉంటుంది వర్క్ లోపల. ఇలాగే వర్క్ ఉంటుంది. ఇలాగే ఇస్తారు. హౌ మచ్ టైమ్ విల్ టేక్ టు ప్రిపేర్ దిస్ క్వెరీ అంటే ఏం చెప్తారు? ఈ క్వెరీ ప్రిపేర్ చేయడానికి ఎంత టైం పడుతుంది? చెప్పండి. ఎంత వస్తుంది చెప్పండి. ఏముంది? అంతే. అంతకంటే ఎక్కువ చెప్పినామంటే మనకి ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ లేదనుకుంటాం. 10 minutes అంతే. ఇది ఎత్తేయడము టక్క 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 టైప్ చేసుకుంటూ పోవడము. సెలెక్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ యువర్ హెడర్ స్టాల్ కాలం చూస్తేనే ఐడియా రావాలి మీకు కదా. ఆ స్పీడ్ రావాలని చెప్తున్నాను నేను. అదే మీరు ఏంటంటే 1 time చేస్తున్నారు, ఇంకా నాకు వచ్చు, ఫిక్స్ అయిపోతున్నారు, ఫోన్లు మాట్లాడుకుంటున్నారు. అది ప్రాబ్లం. స్పీడ్ కావాలి. ఓకే. వి రిక్వైర్ స్పీడ్. And revise. Many times you have to revise, then only you can remember. Okay. Okay, I'm stopping here, guys. Are you guys okay if I take online class in the evening with prior intimation, 1 hour prior intimation? Because I need to finish some classes in XML Publisher. We started this batch on 7th, right? Online guys, can you reply?
Yes, sir.
1 hour
It's
prior
fine for us.
I give, no worries, right?
Yes.
You guys also okay, or you are expecting only offline class? Online class you are okay, right? Application is not new, right? You are habituated with application. Okay. If you are very new, then definitely you will face difficulty. So the work will be in office online only, not offline. Remember, you need to work with the USA people, UAE people, correct? So please don't say I am not comfortable with offline classes, online classes. You need to work online only in the office. Okay.